It's been a crazy 36 or so hours, and it's not really over yet. We're going to have a few areas get some snow, and I'm not talking just the mountains. I think the upstate will see at least a few flying flakes mixed with some cold raindrops. In the meantime, though, we have a winter weather advisory in effect for Jackson, Haywood, Macon, and Rabun counties and the Tennessee border until midnight tomorrow night. That takes effect at 6 a.m. 1 to 3 inches of snow are possible in these locations, primarily in the higher elevations, but additional accumulations are also possible in elevations below that. So that's for, again, tomorrow morning through midnight tomorrow night. We've even had a few snowflakes flying around today, primarily in the mountains, but with that strong wind from the west-northwest, that's actually managed to fly a few flakes into parts of Travelers Rest, where we had a viewer reach out and tell us that some small flakes were flying. And it doesn't look like much now. Here's what we're monitoring for Saturday. It's just a little jet streak, essentially, that's going to pick up some moisture from the Gulf and generate some pretty scattered to widespread showers for our Saturday. Show you what I'm talking about. Overnight, we're going to be dry. Temperatures will be cold, though. Middle upper 20s is what we're expecting for early Saturday morning. So the timing is going to be on our side in terms of really limiting our snow potential. As you can see, we're in the upper 30s by 10 a.m., and that's when it's starting to approach our westernmost areas. As you can see, by noon, it starts to move into the Greenville area. Some snow likely happening in the higher elevations, but with a ground temperature in the upper 30s, low 40s, snow potential is going to be limited. But you have to remember that snow can happen above the surface, despite the fact that the ground might be well above freezing. So it could be one of those things where we have rain falling, some snowflakes flying with it, and it could even start to accumulate in grassy surfaces and elevated surfaces for basically areas along and north of 85. But I wouldn't be surprised to see that a little bit farther south in places like Anderson. If you live farther west, your chances are better because it's going to arrive a little bit earlier, and that'll likely continue into the afternoon and probably start to wrap up by 4, 5, 6 o'clock with lingering snow showers happening into the overnight hours Saturday night for the higher elevations. Currently, 6 p.m., that's when our wind advisory expires, in effect for the entire area, and that wind has been strong. We're still experiencing 20 to 30 mile per hour sustained winds in the upstate. Gusts, the latest, were at 33 miles per hour in Greenwood, Anderson, and Greenville, and that's combining with temperatures in the 30s and 40s. So a very bitter day today, and that's likely going to keep happening tomorrow. Winds diminish, though, tonight, a low temperature of 28 degrees, and then we get a better day Sunday, but don't get used to it because we've got several more warm rain and storm chances Monday through Thursday of next week, in which will cool down afterwards on Friday.